Alright, today I'm going to be playing Polytrack. It's a low poly racing game. If you've ever heard of Trackmania, it's very similar to that. Just, slightly less, high graphics, high quality. It's just a browser game. You can play it on codub.itch.io. Due to technical difficulties, I'm having to play it on a different website, but this is what the current codub.itch.io website looks like. But yeah, today I'm going to be trying to beat lots of the tracks, if not all of them. I'm trying to just go through all the official tracks and community tracks and beat them all for this series. I don't know if I'm going to be beating them all this video or if it's going to be part 1 or what, but yeah, I've beaten them all before, but I'm going to go through and beat them all again. Gotta start off with Summer 1. Alright, Summer 1. Let's go. So this is sort of how the game looks. You play, you just use keyboard, so you can use arrow keys, that's what I'm on, or WASD. That was terrible. Your ghost car is your personal best, but you can also choose people on the leaderboard to race against. Like, say, if you're trying to go for the world record or something, you can pick the world record to race against, or multiple people to race against on the leaderboard. Okay, here we go. I made it. That was terrible. I'm not gonna beat my record, but alright, and time. Okay, 24.905 Summer 1 time. And yeah, so it's just arrow keys, and then you can map different keys to different things if you want to play. Reset is normally R, but you can change it to return or delete or whatever you want. But alright, so here I'll show you. I'll play against the world record on Summer 2 right here. This guy, I don't know what his name is, Exitov or something. As you can see, he's a bit better than me, but I would say fairly okay at this track. It's pretty easy. That's that. Alright, Summer 3. Moving on. My friend's username is S'mores. Oh, I'm ashamed. He's really good at this track. He's grinded this for hours, so I don't think I'll beat his time, or mine time for that matter, on this, but right. The physics are a bit weird. You saw there, if you brake when you jump, you can you turn a little bit. It's odd, but alright, Summer 4. This is a longer one to reset because I completely sell the clip like I just did. I'm resetting because I want to get good times. But I don't even think I'm going to make it over this jump. Oh! I coughed because that was so gall darn impressive that I made that jump. That was insane. Holy crap. I cannot believe I made that. I might actually beat my record here. You can tell I haven't been playing these tracks very often. And that's Summer 4. It's Summer 5. This is a long one. Starts up with this really tight turn. Never been good at. The world record has different route at the start there, but I'm definitely not beating my time here. Interesting. Little background. I used to play this game on a different website, which was out of date. So this I think is V5 Polytrack, if I remember correctly, and that was V3. So it's just interesting because of that, now I switched over to this new website, which is more, it's current, how it's like, it's the current update for this is currently how Polytrack runs and everything, but the track switched, and I'm just bombing this every chance I get, but I didn't want to reset because of how long the track is. But alright, Summer 6. On V3, rather than this is V5, the track system was completely different. So like, this is like summer, and then we're going to go into the winter tracks, and then the desert tracks later. That did not exist. It was just track 1 through track 13. Not, summer 1 through summer 7, then winter 1 through winter 4, and so on. The desert. And so, like, it was weird switching because these are labeled the classic tracks, right? So these aren't anybody's custom tracks you can make because there's a track editor. You can make your own track. These aren't community tracks like tracks other people have made that have been highlighted. These are the tracks that are made by the developer that are like the core tracks of the game. And they got switched, which was kind of jarring. Especially because, for instance, like this isn't the same, but is highly reminiscent of like track Summer 6 is highly reminiscent of like track 10 and stuff. So it's just weird. Anyways, I'm terrible at commentating videos because I don't do it. So I'm sorry that was just kind of yapping. But no one's gonna watch this anyways. And on to Summer 7. This is a annoying track. I think that this is definitely the track I'm gonna have to reset the most. Currently, because of a little bit at the end there. Not that or that. That was just. I can't believe I made the same mistake twice there. Okay. Locked in. So I don't know if you guys could hear that. Just so you know, there's a plane landing outside because we're getting ready for like an insane storm over here. Like possible EF4 tornadoes hitting the Twin Cities metro area. You know what? I'm just gonna fall. I just want to get done with these tracks. Alright, so there's summer. On to winter. Winter 1. I'm 14,000 in the world for this. It's pretty short. And yeah, so basically summer, the surroundings are green, and the like track pieces and stuff are usually like gray and stuff. But in winter, the surroundings are white, and the track pieces are like light and dark blue or white. Track winter 1, nice and fast and easy, nice track. Winter 2, one of my all-time favorite tracks, is a good full speed map. Which I'm going to attempt full speed, so I think that this is definitely going to be the most reset. Unless I can get this soon could end up being one of the more reset maps here. Yeah, it's just like a straight shot down here, up this, over here, and into here in this little like bend in the road, which is what makes it tricky at full speed. But it's a massive time saver because of all the speed that you've built up coming down the hill and everything. If you can make that full speed, it's like multiple seconds faster than having to go like brake or whatever. Oh my god. But yeah, so I think personally I don't like the other like the winter surroundings. I prefer desert is like sort of tan with like red. Oh. You know what? I'm just gonna do this. This is gonna be an absolutely terrible time. But I'm just gonna do it because I forgot if I miss. I'm just gonna not reset that because I didn't want to have to keep playing this. But yeah, I think I don't like the winter all that much. It's too like bright and jarring. Maybe that's just because I'm used to the summer because I played on the other website for so long. Shout out to you, joethechicken.github.io. But yeah, I don't think that this white is very good. I don't know. Especially I think it's odd, like in Trackmania, which I was saying is a very similar game to this, is like there's different types of track. Like you can drive on like ice or plastic or dirt or grass or road or whatever. And that mud, and that changes how you drive. I just think it was an interesting choice on Kodub's part to develop these other sceneries as like just other sceneries without like including there's no custom, it's literally just a color scheme. There's no custom mechanics for the roads or anything, like, you know, like this could have been ice or something, and desert could have been like, I don't know, sand or dirt or something that behaved differently. But yeah, I think it's weird that he just coded in, or they, I guess, because I don't know. There. That's a crazy point of view, switching to first person. But yeah, like, I think it's originally coded just separate color schemes. No new mechanics, no nothing, just separate colors. This is irritating to say the least. You know what? I was trying to break in that so I could end this, and then I hit the like checkpoint and flag post, and I got stuck, and then breaking there is just not meant to be. Alright, here we go. So I didn't do it full speed. It is possible, as you can tell from my ghost car that's far gone, but I wanted to continue because I'm Ending up short on time actually here, but so I'm gonna play these next things a bit safe. Or just completely die. Yeah, this is Winter 3, reminiscent of track 5 from the old V3 Polytrack. I guess besides Summer 2, it's the first one with like this like wall thing. You have to go up into these like curvy bits over here, up this hill into this turn here. Nice little rainbow on the wall. Over here. Up and around. And then out. The checkpoint's actually beating my record. That's surprising, but I've never had a good record on that because I don't think it's a very fun track to play. So I never had a good record. Alright, here I am. Winter 4. This is a track that is new to this V5. It was not in V3. Didn't normally full speed, but I ended up braking there, and once again, I braked down the full speed track and paid the price for it. I really like this track. It's nice and like quick. Like a nice quick full speed track. They're fun to like try to improve your time on. Wow. Just wow. That was embarrassing. And starts on a turn right over here. I am just completely selling. Up onto this wall, curve around down here, jumped across onto the angled ground, in here into the checkpoint, and then up the wall into the finish. Nice quick track, really like that one. On Desert 1, see this is a new desert color scheme. I think I really like this one a lot. I think it's I think I still like Summer the most, just because it feels like classic to me. But I do think that this one looks really nice. Like the nice maroon. Maroon's one of my favorite colors. I don't like this little brake check thing there. That turn is really hard. Up, around, down, and into the finish. Not full speed, but I think still a good track. All in all. Desert 2. This is not a super quick track, not full speed. I think it's fine, don't really like it. Down the hill, around, drifting. Make sure you don't hit the pole. Around the corner. Up the wall. Hook around. Down into here. Through here, and down and out the finish line. Right, Desert 3. This one is an interesting one. You immediately turn, go over up the wall, and then turn down as sharply as you can to get into a jump to the next part of the track. It's like a whole big little U-turn. That was good. If I pull that off better, that would be like world record. Lines over here. Just take one of these, go around this middle part, and into the finish. I really like that track. I don't like grinding it for like a better time. But I think that it's a pretty good, well-designed track. And then on to Desert Fort. This is also a new track, like, in V5, as far as I'm aware. Oh. This is the first one with a loop-de-loop. It's like a full-on, like, you flip over, which I like to switch into first person for. And I also think I might have forgotten that was not, in fact, a loop-de-loop. So I lied. However, in the future, when there are loop-de-loops, I like to switch into first person for them. But I don't think that, seeing this, because this is the last track in the classic tracks, and that's where I'm going to end this episode. I'm only going to do the classic tracks. And then I think tomorrow, I'll do the community tracks, and then start grinding tracks, or just like doing other stuff, trying to like get better times, making tracks, doing some custom tracks that I made. That's, I think it was definitely when I first, got this new website, was looking at the stuff. So one of the first tracks I think I played, got a time on, and I'm actually gonna watch this because I wanted to talk about something I was talking about, like wrapping the, but like, yeah, I think it's really good, go out over here into this little like loop up and down around the block. And then like, I think it's fun because it's one of those tracks where it's like, you can play it full speed or not if you want, but and I think it's like nice and tight, like it doesn't need, it's not like there's not a whole bunch of extra stuff to it, but yeah, I think it's a really nice track. And yeah, so that's all the official tracks, all 15 official tracks on Polytrack. It's a really fun game. You should play it, go check it out on codub.itch.io or codub.com. Or I guess, if you wanted, you could play it here at marginreally.github.io/polytrack-codub. Due to technical difficulties, I had to use this website, which is it's a forever updated version of the Codub website, so this will never be out of date with the Codub website. All the leaderboards and everything work just perfectly. And yeah, this is it's been Polytrack first episode. Next episode I'll be doing the community tracks, which are harder, but I think also more fun, made by people in the community. Like, for instance, this one was made by Haru PT. I don't know who that is, but some person out there made this track. They're pretty cool, and yes, we'll check them out next episode. My obligation as a YouTuber is to ask you to like and subscribe, although I really don't care if you like, and obviously you don't have to subscribe, but it's free and helps out a ton. And alright, see you guys next time.